Welcome back to Girl Talk. Stoneworks is one of our very valued sponsors here on Girl Talk. Absolutely. And we have two new employees. They are both interior designers and they join us now. Michael Pekich is with us, as is Chris Collins. And it's great to have you both here.
Great to be here.
We usually head over to Stoneworks, a beautiful showroom.
It is.
And really get some inspiration ideas over there. But now you're on board to really help with those inspiration ideas. So we really just kind of want to get to know you both and what brings you to Stoneworks. So we'll start with you, Michael.
I've been an interior designer and I've been in the business for about 16 years now, and I just love composing houses and walking people through the whole design process and showing them different things that are out there as well. And I like using natural stones because I think they enhance the projects that we actually use them for and all that kind of stuff. So, but it's just basically blending everything together and making everything flow in the right direction.
And I think on the side, this is just a little fun aside, that you were a avid soccer player?
Yes, I used to play professional soccer.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
That's like big time. It's not just kicking a ball around. It's like, that's the big stuff. That's awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
And we've known each other for a long time, so I'll testify the fact that we've been doing this forever.
Yes,
and are good
it's
at
been a long time.
Very good
Absolutely, I have, and I really, really enjoy it.
Stoneworks. That's great. As are you, Chris. Let's talk about your background.
Thank you. Actually, Stoneworks was a vendor of mine for the past 12 years. I've been on the island as an interior designer, stager, decorator, and I have always loved designing kitchens and baths and working with stone, and it just seemed to be the right time for me to do this. And
well, it seems like the home industry is kind of coming back. I was telling David, what's your name?
Debbie.
Debbie. Yes. David's my husband. Sorry, already slipped in. I love you. But the home industry, they had a big home show, one of the big ones that's national, and they said that they had 3 times more vendors than normal, and it was his marking that it's coming back. I feel it with the magazine. Do you feel it with this?
Absolutely, and I think Stoneworks has a good niche here, and they're well known, and they put out a great product. They fabricate great products, and it's just working with the people who are friendly. Everybody's knowledgeable, and they help everybody out, and they take it to the extra yard and finish everything off.
Well, you said things are so busy there right now, but this is just kind of an added level of the service that they provide, which again, they cover it all, but with you all on board, you can actually go to the homes and really help the folks with the selection process,
which could be,
and the overall look, correct?
It can be overwhelming because you come into a home, you're like, oh, there's so many variables out there. So you help people narrow down what's right and appropriate, what looks good.
Absolutely.
They have excellent customer service to begin with, which is why I chose to join the team. But I think they're looking for value added, and I think possibly by getting into the homes and taking a look at the overall product, the draperies and the fabrics and whatever else is the color palettes, and being able to work personally, even more personally than they've done in the past with the client, to be able to bring that whole concept together. And some of the things that really I was surprised at, because I've dealt with Stoneworks for about 12 years, is that they're really expanding. They're doing a lot more fireplaces. They're doing a lot more outdoor kitchens. They're doing a lot more pools. They're doing a lot more pool surrounds. So people think of Stoneworks for kitchens and baths on a regular basis, and yet they seem to be expanding into a lot of different markets. So,
and it's not just the slabs, because there's tons of tile and
beautiful
backsplashes and just all sorts of really cool things that are
beautiful tile.
What are some of the trends right now?
Some of the trends right now are a lot of stones are coming out that look like wood planks, which are really nice. Yes, so
that's awesome.
And they have an incredible character to them and variations.
And use them for counters?
Yes, you can use them as countertops
or now
floors.
Flooring in your kitchen, where you actually have a tile.
Absolutely.
That looks like wood.
Exactly.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
that's awesome. It's great. I mean, it looks unbelievable. And they have a lot of great colors, too, that you can choose from as well.
That is so cool.
A lot of the trends that I'm seeing are the bigger stones for flooring. They're doing a lot of 36 by 36. They're doing a lot of the 12s by 24s, a lot of the rectangles that are coming into play.
Almost
a lot
like
of the
subway tile for the floor?
Exactly. You're seeing it in a lot of the designer magazines. You're still seeing a lot of the glass tile, a lot of the mosaics. a lot of the stacked, what I call stacked or clad stones for fireplaces, where you got that dimension,
Oh, I love
where
that.
yeah, where it's a layering
Yeah.
look.
Yep.
So that's been very, very popular.
I saw something cool at a home just this past week. They had a granite top, and it was like an acid wash, which almost gave it a leathered look.
It's actually
Are you
called.
kidding me?
It was.
Yeah, it's actually
So
called
cool.
leather. It's actually called
It
the
is.
leathered
Okay.
look. It
And
is.
is that
Kidding.
something that's
It's
Yes.
textured.
So you have the look of
Right.
the leather, but then you have the durability of
Yes,
the
absolutely.
stone.
Right.
and it still has, yeah, and it's sealed,
And it looks
so
like
it's still,
Right.
you know, waterproof and
Sure.
They have the polished, which is the shiny surface.
Right.
Then they have the honed, which is actually a dull finish, where
Okay.
it's actually put through a process. And now they have, and it's become very popular, what we call
Just
the
leather.
leathered
Yeah,
finish,
leather finish
which
is
is a
beautiful.
textured. You know, it's almost like there were
Right.
little
It
grooves
really
taken out of it.
enhanced the texture of the
Right.
stone. You
But it
just-
has
you
the
didn't-
honed look. It has the dull finish,
Right.
like
Right.
a leather would have.
That is so cool.
It was
That's
really
very cool.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome that you guys can offer that as a,
Yep.
a different finish, if you will. Now then there's the different edges and all of that that you
Absolutely.
can help folks with
Correct.
as well.
Yes.
Correct.
So you can take someone like me, and I come in, I say, okay, show me everything, and we just start working together,
Right.
and then go through the whole process.
That's
and then
absolutely,
you make my house look
and
beautiful.
we absolutely. We just take you right through the whole process.
Hold the hands.
Yep,
Yeah.
hold
I
the
was gonna
hands
say-
and make everything look good.
Perfect.
Right. The process being, most of the people do walk into the showroom, or it
Okay.
can be a phone call. But then the more information you can bring with you,
The
the better off we are. If you have your dimensions, if you have your color scheme,
Okay.
maybe your paints, maybe a piece of your flooring,
That's
whatever
interesting,
you can
yeah.
do to enhance pictures. Today,
Right.
everybody has email. Everybody can take
That's
a
true.
picture
Video.
with their phone.
Yeah.
Exactly, with their phone. So bring as much information as that you can into the showroom, and from there we can choose 3 or 4 possibilities, then possibly go out to the home and see how that works in the home.
That's great.
And walk you through the whole process.
Make it easy. Stoneworks
Absolutely.
is awesome. So definitely visit them at their showroom, which is again
Yeah.
on Hunter Road.
28
Hunter Road.
28. Okay,
Yep.
I wasn't
28
sure.
Hunter.
I'll put it on the bottom.
There
You
you
can find them online, HiltonHeadStone.com.
689-6980.
There you go.
And
Mike,
visit our website,
Yeah.
hiltonheadstone.com.
Thank you, Michael. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Chris.
Appreciate
Stay with
being
us.
here.
More
Thank
to
you.
come. We've got our brand new fashion report at Tanger Outlets coming up next.